Hello everyone, my name is Nikita and today's date is 17 October 2024 and my topic name is the Spring Life Cycle in the Java. The Spring Bean Life Cycle involves the several stages that can be also and the bean is also goes to and created to the in the form of the creation and the destructions. Here is and the detailed overview of the Spring life cycle in the Java. First is and the instantiation that can be also used to involve the bean is and also created using a constructor that can be also and either through a default or the parameterized constructor that can be also and used to provide and the information about the bean life cycles. Second is and the populating properties. In that way, that can be also and the spring populates the beans properties using the depends on dependency in the dependency injections. In that way, this can be also involves to setting the values and injecting the other type of the beans and the that can be etc. In the third is and the bean names. In that way, bean names awareness. In that way, that can be if the bean is and the implements bean name and bean name aware, that can be also and Spring calls the set bean name method. In that way, the passing the beans id and another feature is and the bin factory awareness. In that way, that can be also and used to involve if the bin is and the implemented within the bin factor bin factory awareness. Spring calls the set bin factory. In that way, that can be the passing the bin factory that can be also and created it. In that way, the another feature of the Spring Bean life cycle that can be also and the application context awareness. In the application context awareness, that can be the bean is and implements within the applications context aware. The Spring calls the set application context method and the providing the application that can be also the involves in the context. In the sixth feature is and the post processors. In the Spring applies to the post processors on the registered bean process that can be also before the beans instantialization callbacks, and this is the useful for the modifications or the modifying or the prepping the bin. The another feature of and the bin is and the instantialization. In that way, the beans is and the instantialization method is called as it if it is and the implements instantialization bin or if and the in it method is and specifies in the configurations. In the Spring life cycle, that can be also another method is and the post initialization. In the after initialization method of the bin, they can be bin post processors are invoked again for any final modification of the bins. In the bins life cycle, that can be also another method is and ready for use. The bin is and the is now to fully initialized and ready for the use within the application or the optimization. In the another feature is and the destruction. In that way, when the application is also and application context is and closed or the bin is no longer needed, then the destructions process then the destruction process begins. If the bin implements the bin life cycle in the Java, that can be also and the grateful way to the destroy method. It's called the addition. Additionally the any specified destroy method in the bin life cycle on the configuration will be and the invoked. In the another feature of the bin is a key interface, and another feature is and the interfaces of the bin. The bin name aware allow the bin to know that its name, it is and the context. In that way, the bin is and the bin factory aware gives the bin access to the bin factory. In that way, the another is and the application context. Application context are also used to that are also provide the access to the application, and that are also used to provide the access to the application context. The initializing bin for the custom initialization that are also used to initialize the bin on the context, and that can be the old bin are also custom destructions of the logics of the bin life cycle. In the another method is and the configuration options that can be you can be also used to configure the bin using the bin life cycle, and the XML is an extensible markup language that are configure the bin define the life